Well, in the wake of yet another anti-Semitic threat, the Prime Minister has branded the perpetrators of the foiled caravan plot in Sydney cowards who should be hunted down and locked up. But Israel's Foreign Minister has criticised the Albanese government, saying the epidemic of anti-Semitism is spreading in Australia almost unchecked. For their take, let's bring in the Energy and Climate Change Minister, Chris Bowen, and Deputy Opposition Leader Sussan. Good morning. Chris, is your government letting anti-Semitism go unchecked?
Absolutely not. This latest event is obviously deeply shocking. But if you look at anti-Semitism, we have outlawed anti-doxing. We are strengthening the hate laws. We have outlawed the Nazi salute, all things that the Liberal Party had a chance to do, and they opposed us on anti-doxing. And when Sussan and Peter were in office, they actually wanted to water down our hate laws, get rid of 18C of the Racial Discrimination Act, which is the law that stops racial hate laws. So we've been acting on all these things, working with communities across the board, including the Jewish community, because Australia is one of the great multicultural countries of the world, has no place, no tolerance for anti-Semitism. And of course, as the Prime Minister and Premier have said, if any of these bastards think they can get away with it, the full force of the law will be applied to them.
Sussan, you've got the ASIO General saying he won't raise the terror threat level. You've got claims that bikies are pulling the strings of these people. You've got people who know this couple who've been arrested saying they're not the sharpest tools, that they were going after money, if that is the allegation. What more could the government be doing?
Nat, we want the Prime Minister to succeed on this. We really do. We have to succeed as a nation in bringing people together. But look, I'm really worried that Anthony Albanese is out of his depth on national security and anti-Semitism, and it appears he's out of the loop too. He needs to answer questions about when he knew about this terrorist caravan. It was discovered before the firebombing of a childcare centre in Sydney, when he and the Premier stood up at that childcare centre. Surely the Prime Minister of this country should have known about a terrorist caravan and associated threats. And this morning we read in the media that members of the National Security Committee of Cabinet only found out about this following the leak to the press. So what is going on here? Why is the Prime Minister so out of the loop when it comes to critical issues of national security?
First of all, we have got the
concerned.
Police saying that the leak has actually damaged their investigation. But to you, Chris Bowen, finally, was the Prime Minister told about this?
Look, I'm deeply disappointed in Sussan's comments there. Here we have a Prime Minister giving every support to the police, state and federal. And as you said, the police should be given a chance to do their job, to fully investigate. They've made clear that the public disclosure of this has made it less likely we catch these bastards. So when you're in the National Security Committee, when you're the Prime Minister of Australia, you back the police. And if Sussan is going to make political points about this, that's deeply disappointing. She started off well saying we've got to come together. Points for that. But if you're going to play politics about how the police have handled it, who they've told, how the governments have worked together, you're not fit for office in Australia.
OK, you know what? We'll leave it there. Thank you very much.
Now that the issue